I've heard a saying, if you have breath, it's because you still have something to say to someone or to do for someone in God's kingdom. And I feel like that's so true. I was with someone and they broke my heart, and I just couldn't get over it. At the time I felt very, I don't know, I guess ugly. Oh my God. And it's just emotional now because I hold myself so much higher now. So, and I thank God for that. So at that time, yeah, it just, and then, to have people like just make you feel worse about it. Not necessarily like making you feel ugly, but in the sense of like, oh, you shouldn't even be feeling that way because he's not worth it, blah, blah. But in those moments, people don't want to hear that. And being so young, I was only 14 at the time. So, being 14, you're very dramatic, you're very emotional. So, there were days where I just wanted to, it wasn't necessarily because he broke my heart. I felt like I was like, nah, I didn't have any worth. So there were just days where I'll just be in the subway and I'll be like, what if I just throw myself in front of this train? Anytime I was at that train station, going to school or going to work, it would totally cross my mind. I think it was more of like just a constant recording, like, what if you throw yourself? What if you throw yourself? What if you cut yourself? What if you did this? And it was just constant and constant and constant, like a record player. This man came to preach at the church, and he basically, through the Lord, singled me out about it. And you always know that God is with you, but in those moments you don't know that he's actually listening. And I'm so happy that he was, because he singled me out. He told me, not out loud publicly to everybody, he just said it in my ear, basically what I was thinking and why was I thinking it and why I shouldn't think about it that way. And since that day on, I've never thought of suicide ever again. Throughout my life, I've heard people tell me that. Like, oh, God's not finished with you. He has me like a flower in his hand. One time someone told me too. It's just a constant reminder that God has me in his hand. And that I'm worth more than I can think of. I'm going to say I'm an amazing person in his eyes. I mean, he loves me so I'm gonna say yeah. I feel that's how he looks at me. God does change. God does mold you and fills you with the things that you didn't have or you need. I didn't have a lot of happiness, so he filled me with happiness.